All right, guys, for this last example, we got a couple of notes to look at first. So, steps to determine the shortest distance between a point and a line. Get the slope of the given line, determine a perpendicular slope, create an equation through the given point using the perpendicular slope, which you can do the point slope formula or you can do slope intercept. It's completely up to you. Determine the point of intersection of the two equations. In other words, you set them equal to each other, and then you determine the distance between those 2 points. All right, so let's look at it. So find the point on the line y equals 4x plus 2 that is closest to the point negative 2, 8. So we're just looking at finding the point this time. We're not actually looking at distance, but we'll talk about that after too. So first thing you want to do is you want to graph that line, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to flop over the page. Okay. All right, so let's get our graph going. And 1, and then we go up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Okay. And then negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right, so there we go. So like I said, I did not draw that through the 1 very well. Sorry about that, bear with me. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to take my negative reciprocal of this slope, okay, because it's got to be perpendicular. So that would be m is 4, which is 4 over 1. So my perpendicular m would be negative 1/4. Okay, I'm going to use this, that slope, and my point to figure out my y-intercept. Okay, so that's going to be 8 equals, that would be 1/2 plus b. So that's going to be 7 1/2 because I'm going to subtract 1/2 on both sides equals b. So my equation there is going to be y equals negative 1/4 x plus 7.5. All right, so how do I graph that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to go up 7.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Okay, and then I'm going to draw my line, something like that. Okay, hard to really find where that point of intersection is just by looking at the graph. So what I want to do is set the two equal to each other. So y equals negative 1/4 x plus 7.5. And then y also equals 4x plus 1. So we're gonna do substitution here. We're gonna do 4x plus 1 equals negative 1/4 x plus 7.5. I'm gonna use a little trick here to help me get rid of the fraction. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna multiply everything by 4. So 16x plus 4 equals negative x plus, and if I do 7.5 times 4, 7.5 times 4, I get 30. All right, so now I'm gonna add x, and then I'm gonna subtract 4. I'm gonna get 17x equals, that would be 26. So divide by 17, and you get x equals 26 over 17 as the x value. To find the y value, you plug that x back in to either equation, okay? So 4 times 26 divided by 17 plus 1 gives you a y value of 121 over 17, which is approximately 7.12. And then for this other one, 26 divided by 17, you get 1.53. So we're over 1.53 up 7.12, which is right there. That's the point. Okay? A little tricky because you got to deal with the decimals there, but that happens sometimes. So just be prepared. All right? Good luck. If you have any questions. Oh, and to find the distance between that point and that, you would use those 2 points and you would do the distance formula, or you could do the Pythagorean theorem. Okay?